Hi, this is Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. Today I'm going to read a poem I wrote recently for my friend and director, Mark McGlory, on the release of his short film, Angels and Devils. The poem is called The Silent Movie of Angels and Devils. Beautiful, mute, blood, love, ugly, mother, hate, street corner, back seat, alley, lipstick blonde, ceremony, flushing, innocent, holy, toilet bowl, rosary, fishnet wig behind, knees for kneeling, eating, silence, please, the everywhere eyes of Mr. Jesus, kindly drilling palms and souls through history with bits of guilt caught before red punctuation marks, lonely stigmata of whole tears and music ache, ruined prom dresses, rolled down nylon, redefine the bribes of greedy heaven. Sink us all, unless rising, she blesses us with her sweet sin. See ya. Hi, this is Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. Today I'm going to read a little poem from this book, Mulberry Poets and Writers Association 1990 anthology, a poem by my good friend Charlotte Ravioli called For Carl Hellring. In fall 1971, when this house was new to us, we found a coffin-long rectangle of sunken ash and clay at the edge of our backyard. The seller had taken this grass away to lay on the grave of his only son, killed in Vietnam, our age. Year after year, our grass lagged there, tomatoes too, delphinium, even clover, until we planted a bleeding heart. Now, graceful arms of tiny red hearts wave across the grass each May. That's Charlotte Ravioli's poem For Carl Hellring from the 1990 Mulberry Poets and Writers Association Poetry Minutes Anthology. I'm Tom Blomain. See ya. Oh, hi. This is Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem from the Mulberry Poets and Writers 1990 Poetry Minutes Anthology by my friend, regional writer, Craig Chury. This poem is called Dark Boats. There are children who have no notion of love, living in prisons, in exile, sent to their rooms, all over the world. Poets? I meant to say lost souls. But for this night of loneliness on the telephone far away in a dark room with you, who I have only kissed for hours once at a party, your faraway dark room overlooking the harbor, I can see when you tell me the boats with lights rolling up or back and forth. The water music and trees from the window you stretch behind, only your undone shirt. You tell me on the sofa, touching yourself when I ask. That was Craig Chury's poem, Dark Boats, from the Mulberry Poets and Writers Association 1990 Poetry Minutes Anthology. I'm Tom Blomain. Thanks for joining us for this graffiti short. See ya. Oh, hi. I'm Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem by Michael Downand called Instructions for an Eclipse of the Sun. Black edges of memory, secret letters in a fire, rise and cover your eyes. A double eclipse. Warning, don't use binoculars even from the wrong side. Permanent damage may result. Instead, pinhole an old postcard from your father's trunk. Through the hub of the Ferris wheel at the 1939 World's Fair. Hold the sun over your shoulder, then sift through the ashes. Focus light on the white part, left when the fire went out. That's the poem Instructions for an Eclipse of the Sun by Michael Downand. I'm Tom Blomain. See ya. Hi, I'm Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem called Smokescreen by Sherry S. Strain in the Palpable Clock anthology of Mulberry Poets. I would sit next to him and watch smoke from his cigarette. That was easier to watch than him, rising up from the tip of the stick, straight and true, till it curled quite suddenly into chaotic swirls. Wafting and gliding in the air, it would settle in layers, then barely shift and move. He kicked the habit. The smoke has cleared away. With the smoke screen gone, I must look at him. His straight and true life has also dissipated into disarray, hanging there, then swept away on a chance wind. That's the poem Smokescreen by Sherry S. Strain. I'm Tom Blomain. See ya. Hi, I'm Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem called Boy Raised by Wolves by Brent Spencer from the Mulberry Poets and Writers Association anthology Palpable Clock. At first I was distressed to dip my snout in gore, but soon I put aside my shame and tore into the bloody beating heart. We killed by starlight, the woods were ours. Then one day the soft-clawed creatures came and calmed my blood. Now I can't name the several scents that blow among the birches, or where we jerked the last kill crashing to the ground. Tonight, I press my face to the fence in the blue night, waiting for you, my brothers, where the wind is just the wind, and the moon is a strange stone. That's the poem Boy Raised by Wolves by Brent Spencer. I'm Tom Blomain. See ya. Hi, I'm Tom Blomain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I was thinking I'd read a poem today from this new anthology that's published by Penn State University Press called Commonwealth Poets on Pennsylvania. This is a poem by a poet named Cynthia Hogue called It Isn't Raining. On her porch, the woman shakes her umbrella twice, as if the fevered man walking by on his way to give his daily sermon in the town square. She's left the blue and lilied umbrella all over town like a crutch she couldn't use. The man preaches in an elegantly lined raincoat, summers and winters, his nose red in February, purple by March. He brings news to the ignorant, the blind or fearless of the coming conflagration, then hitches home with his brown bag full of still-to-be-saved souls. Not unlike the man's, the woman's words bud cryptograms, aromatic code to quell need. The sky is a door she can open. That's a poem called It Isn't Raining by Cynthia Hogue from the book Commonwealth Poets. I'm Tom Blomain. See ya. Hi, welcome to this graffiti short. I'm Tom Blomain. I'm sitting here with Andrea Jade Tallarico, and we're going to do a little reading from her book called Spinning with the Tornado. It's published by Paper Kite Press in 2003.
2003. I'll be reading The Carving, which actually starts with a quote from Sappho and ends with a quote from Sappho. So this is The Carving. But I say, whatever one loves is. I test the strength of my heart by the weight of your clamor. I measure us against the length of air between gasps. I curl myself into a question mark, ask you to ask me, what would our name be? Because we lay unformed, a waxy pool honeyed from the same tall candle. Melted and languid, we fell together from flame, slid without direction down an Icarus wing. And I could stay here, globbing with ooze, wickless and unashamed. But someone is bound to come around, all butter knife or chisel, well-aimed and larking. Leave the carving to the knives. Give me bare hands and spit. The only structure I require, your net of wet skin and bones I called a bed that one sticky time. Believe me, I prayed that that night might be doubled for us. That was The Carving from Spinning with the Tornado. I'm Andrew Tallarico. That's Tom Blamain. See ya.
Hi, I'm Tom Blamain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem.
Start again.
All righty then. What's happening? Hi, I'm Tom Blamain. Welcome to this graffiti short. I'm going to read a poem I wrote recently called Red Lingerie. Kind of a Valentine's Day poem. Today is Valentine's Day, February 14th. I saw your commercial, the one where everyone was smiling and the yard was just large enough for the puppy to cross into the laughing children's arms. It had something to do with medicine, I think, for the mother perhaps. I believe there was a finicky cat, too, peering from the window. Was the father out at a bar saluting good times with good friends with light beer and very white teeth? Every body was like a Greek sculpture. In only 20 minutes a day, they said, and the whole place was clean and well arrayed, protected night and day by an electronic guard system. Then the meals were instantly made like a chef appeared in the microwave while the wife, I assume that's who she was, wore a costume of red lingerie like a French maid or an expensive whore. The rooms were spacious and beautifully arranged, with furniture polished by a bald genie with gold earrings, magically rubbed from the bottle of an odd fantasy. The cars were safe and good on gas and folded up into picnic tables for the party after the game. Everyone saved by shopping there. And a single pill could kill your cold, toenail fungus, athlete's foot and yeast infection, grow back hair, help you sleep, and improve your erection. A computer could cure your loneliness with a single call, and a congressional candidate cared about all of us. The interruption was brief and somewhat beyond belief, at least the part about the red lingerie. That's a poem, Red Lingerie, by yours truly. I'm Tom Blamain. See ya.
I don't know if you could say that.